Hi guys, very good morning to you. So in this video we'll talk about one of the emails I received from one of my subscribers, and his name is Chris. So he says that hi Ajay, I'm a Chris and sending you a file on which I'm working. It has a football team data. I want to prepare a report in a way that if I select team A, then I should see its data, and if I select B team, then it should be B team data. We'll appreciate your help and thank you so much for uploading so wonderful videos. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for appreciating my work. And so this is what exactly I have opened his file, and this is, I think he has given me a kind of a dummy data, and I see that he has here football A team data, football B team data, and then football C data, and then we have the headers here called date, goal, and score. So what he wants to do is he wants to actually summarize this data. He wants to get a kind of a dashboard where if he selects the football A team, then he should get the data according to football A team, of course depending upon the date what we choose, and in case if we select football B team, then we should have a data for the football team B, and so on. So we can do this very easily, and we have to use indirect formula. We have to use name ranges, and then with the help of that using hlookup, I guess, because your data is moving horizontally, we can prepare that. So let me quickly go to the sheet 3. Maybe we can write here summary, and so we need to create a drop down first, as you said, Chris, in your email. So I'm just copying these football teams here, this one, and let's just delete this sheet 2. So now I have the summary sheet here. So the first thing which I would do is I would create a drop down. So I'll go to the data, and in the data validation I first of all create a drop down, which is quite easy. I have uploaded actually many videos on the drop down as well. In case if you guys haven't seen that, just go and watch my playlist. You can see here all the videos on my YouTube channel according to the category: index, VBA, connecting MS Access, from Excel, count and sum, family. So there are a lot of playlists I have created especially for you guys, so that when you actually look at my YouTube channel, you can actually choose the video which you want to watch according to the subject you're looking forward to. So this is the all the playlists are here. You can watch all these videos, and you can even go to my website called excelvbalover.com, and under this tutorial section you have the training course which I provide online, and this is the video tutorial section, and similarly for the VBA training course which I provide through Skype. I train people, and this is a video tutorial. So if I go to the, let's say video tutorial of the Excel, these are the videos which you can see according to the subject I have uploaded. So we have the videos here on the charts, conditional formatting, dashboard making, data validation, events, explore your shortcut keys, and everything is there, as you can see here, right? So this is what I was talking about, dynamic drop down. You can even create the drop downs. So go and watch all these videos according to the subject, and very nice videos on the VLOOKUP as well, very advanced level VLOOKUP videos. So anyways, let's just come back to the topic. And so we have created a drop down using this data validation option. Let me just give it a color. Let's say this is. So now what we want to do is we also want to create a drop down where we can actually select the date. So I'm going to write here the date, and so in this will form the date. So I can create a drop down for the date as well. So you can create the list, whatever the list you want to create according to your data. But I see that in the file which I received from my subscriber, there we have a data like it's actually in October month. So I'm creating a October month data, the date. So I guess we are fine with this. We can simply just keep this as 1st October, and so there you go. We have created all the dates, and I don't need any date up after my 31st October. Let me just paste value this, and I'm going to create a drop down again here. So Alt DL is the shortcut key, D as in Delhi, Delaware, and L as lion, right? Or you can directly go to the data and data validation. So let's just create the list of these dates as well and press OK. So now we see the date here as well. The moment I enter the date, you see that it is converted into number, and the reason being because we have the dates stored as number. So we need to change the settings, and I'll go to this date part and I'll give this date. So I think this looks nice now. And so now what we want to do is we want to highlight this. So I have a goal, I have a score here, and this is what exactly subscriber is looking forward to, that whatever we have here, it should be published here. So this is a kind of a dashboard which we are actually going to make, right? We can work on the formatting part little later, but now understand this. What we want to do is the moment he chooses football B team, we should have a goal and score for this very date, right? So obviously date would be one only, so I have to just remove this. So just keep this as no border, and we can keep this, we can move this and cut this, and we can paste this here, right? So now what we want to do is we actually want to create a name range. You need to create the ranges. I'll tell you what is the need of it. First of all, select this entire portion, this data, and give it a name. So let's say I'm going to give this name called A team, and press enter. So now it is created. So you can see here in the drop down, if I select A team, it will refer to this database. Another method of doing the same step is you go to the formula tab and go to the name manager, and in the name manager on the new tab, write the another team name, which is, let's say I'm going to write here team B. What was the name we created? A team. So I'll keep the naming convention same. So now this is going to be B team, and this is my data. You can see here refers to this in the background. You see these marching ants, right? So this is what exactly it refers to. Press OK. Now go to the new and then write here C team. Refer this to a new range, which is this range. So this exercise will give you a good understanding on the hlookup and indirect function and drop downs, name ranges as well, right? So this is a very good actually exercise, and that's why I have chosen to upload the video, so that all of you who are watching this can actually take the benefit. So we have created all the ranges, guys, and now we can see here, if I select this let's say A team, you see this table is selected. So A team is equivalent to this table, and similarly B team is equivalent to this table, which is highlighted right now, and C team is refers to this table, right? So the idea is now to use the indirect function, but before that we'll write all the team name here, C team, which we will not show to the user. We will hide all these columns. So now I'm going to use the hlookup function. Before that, let me just give this a different color. Now we'll write here hlookup. hlookup always works in the horizontal direction. So when your lookup is in the horizontal direction, then you use the hlookup, not the vertical lookup, which is called the vlookup, right? Because in my case, my lookup value is what? It's actually date. So you can see here my dates are flowing in the actually horizontal direction. They are not moving downward. These all dates are on the same row, the row number second. If their row was changing, if they were like in this direction, then I could have used the VLOOKUP, but my data is different. This time my data is horizontal, so that's why I'm going to use the hlookup. Now when I'm going to use the hlookup, I'll simply say that what you need to look up. So you need to look up this date in which table. Now here comes the very important part. So which table? Obviously the table which I will select here, this one, right? So we need to do a couple of adjustments here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that if this value equals to football B team, then I should get what? I should get A team. Okay, sorry, B team. This is a range, and similarly, let me just copy this entire formula again. If this is going to be equals to football A team, let's say, then I want this to be A team, and let me just copy this again, and if this is going to be my C team, I'll just explain you what I'm doing actually. That's it. Just close the bracket, and there you go. So now what we need to check is so if G1 is equals to football B team, so we have a B team here, so I should actually see here a B team which is not available, which is not coming, so maybe a spelling mistake. Let's just copy this, and let me just paste this, right? So if G1 equals to football B team, then we should get B team. If G1 equals to football A team, then we should get A team. If G1 equals to football C team, then we should get C team. Right, so my if should actually work, and so let's just go to the formula tab and let's see, evaluate formula, where we are getting the error. So this football B team equals to football B team. Yeah, it's actually true, so we should get this B team. Right, alright, so I got the point actually, because we have created these ranges, so obviously we will not will not be able to see them unless until we give them the quote. So we need to actually provide this within the quote like this. So there you go. Now you can see that if I select this C team, then I should get the C team, and so I believe it's a spelling mistake actually. Yeah, so it's TEAM, right? And here we have written TEAM. Spellings are same, I guess, but even then we can do one thing. We can just copy this and paste it here. Yeah, so I got the point actually. There's a spelling mistake here which we are doing, which is called football, so L is not correct here, so let me just remove this. My bad, I just couldn't see it. So that's it. And now in your formula you need to remove this football. It was a spelling mistake, and now we should be able to see that. So we can see for the B, we can see for the C. Alright, we are done with this. Now guys, understand this, these are not the text entries. This is entire, this is exactly a range which you have created. If I press Ctrl Shift Enter and I come here in the equals to sign and press F9, you see that this is the data which we want actually, and this is the same data which we see here. C team, this one, look at this C team. The moment you select this table, C team comes. So C team, and then similarly we have a B team, and then similarly we have a A team. So in other words, you can say that this is a table 1, this is a table 2, and this is a table 3. So we have created 3 tables, right? So now what we are going to do is we are going to say, and here I have created a if function because of the reason that whatever I select here, it should refer to that team, or you can say that it should refer to the table of that team. Very important thing, right? So now I will say that hlookup, look up my this value in which table. So in table indirect C team, refer to this J1. So what will happen? Indirect J1 means that your cell will go to the J1, and in J1 it will see that what exactly is written. So for indirect function, C team is not a text because it's a table. We have created a table. So in other words, if I write here indirect, and if I you see select this entry and I press Ctrl Shift Enter, we'll have a complete data. Let me press F9. So this is the table which I am referring to, right? If I change this to, let's say, B team, now if I come here, if I see now, you see that this is now the table for the B team. So table is changing, so it will automatically change. So this is what exactly now we are going to do. So let us quickly write this hlookup. So this value should be looked up in the table called indirect of this whatever we have the selection here. Let's just freeze this. And what is the row number I would be looking forward to? Obviously my goal is on the second row, and then press 0 and then enter, right? And you need to freeze this. You can freeze the J part as well. So now let's come back to this goal and see that whether we have this date available or not. So I guess we don't have a date available because I have selected 4th October and I don't have a 4th October here. So maybe we can select the, let's say 5th October. So we should have an answer called 1. So we can select this 5th October, and yeah, so the formula is correct, so it's working, right? Similarly for the score, I will same I'll copy this same function and I'll copy it here, and this time the row number will be 3, right? And because row number is 3, look at this in table. This is your table. First row is date and then goal and score. So this is how we are done with this. And now we need to add couple of error handlers. So but before that, let's quickly check out if we are able to work on all the things or not. So football A team on 5th of October, what was the goal in the score? It was 1 and 20. Perfect, right? And what is another date we have? Let's say we want to check for the 13th. So we have a 2 and 32 here. So let's just select the 13th October. There you go. Now you have scored 2 goals and the score is 32. So this is how the things are done. Now if I change this to football C, so my date is 13th October. So for 13th October I have here, let me change this to 12 and 44. So let's see, we change the football C team. There you go, 12 and 44, right? So this is working very nice. So this is how you can make a use of indirect function using ranges, right? So very important thing which we did is we created the ranges. We created these tables and we are using them using the indirect function, right? And another thing which is very important, we link this with this drop down, because I have created the ranges with these names: A team, B team, C team. So it is very important for me to set up a relationship between this drop down and the ranges which I have created, so that my drop down, whatever user selects, according to that my correct data range should be there, right? So rest of the things you can definitely go ahead and you can hide them. So let me just hide this, and you can give this a kind of a formatting, right? You can add a lot of things, I mean to say. This is more of a now creativity part. So go ahead and do that, whatever you think that suits your requirement. Like you can put up these colors here, and we can increase their size as well, like sort of this stuff, right? And you can add some shapes as well here, like you want to give some kind of special effect, let's say. So you can right here, and you can write here select date, use drop down, or maybe. So there are a number of things which you can actually do, and for sure you can hide this as well, right? So these are the things which you can create. I mean, this is just an example. You can further go ahead and create these like these kind of shapes to make it make this look more effective. So as I said, it's a more of a like your choice, your area, and this is how you can create these kind of a dashboards. Give some border as well. Go to the more border option and give some color. Let's say I'm gonna give this color. So you'll have this kind of a color available, right? So I hope Chris, this has helped you, and all my viewers, my subscribers who are watching this. I'm sure today you have learned something very fantastic, how to club hlookup with the indirect and name ranges. It's a very nice tip actually, because it actually sharpens your skill. Many people actually come to me and ask me that where do we use the indirect function. So this is a perfect example for that, right? So that's it for now, guys. This was the video number 140, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like the video, be a part of my channel, subscribe to the channel, and you can go to my website as well and watch all those 139 videos I have uploaded so far on the VB and the Excel. And if you're looking for some training, then just go to this Excel training link, training course, and check out the training stuff from there. And this is my number. You can get back to me in case if you are looking for some online training. So thank you so much, and have a very happy learning. Bye bye.